Hello, 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 everyone. We are here. It is time, the biggest of times, for the final endgame challenge of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, on Tactician mode, of course. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and it is a pleasure to be back here once again with all of y'all. We're not painting minis tonight. We're not reading Choose Your Own Adventure books tonight. No. No, tonight we delve into Midlight's Deep. How much progress will we make tonight? How many rare items will we find? Will we lose any characters? Who knows? We will find out as we go. But I've been prepping the team. I think we're just about ready. Gonna be a fun time. Hope you all are ready. So we have a number of fine folks in chat right now. We've got Zodiark Blade. We've got Q. Hello, Sarah. We've got Conan. We got Connor. We got Broadmeadow Luck. We've got... oh, yeah, sorry. I know Q, Icy. Yep. I'll remember eventually. 100% midnight in one night. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm Zodiark Blade. Yes, I can tell because your name is Zodiark Blade. It's a good time seeing you all once again, my friends, and the same to anyone watching via the YouTube VOD or on Twitch. It is a pleasure to have each and every one of you here with us this fine evening. We are going to be delving in here in just a second, making sure that everything is all working properly. I've got all of my devices. Everything is charged and or charging. I think we're good. Okay. Here we are. Woo! No face cam or anything tonight because we want to be able to experience the horror of the deep. But we are going to drown in it. For those of you who get that reference, my homies, good to have you here. All right. So what is it that we're going to be doing today? We are going to be running our sweet cheeks over here to the Midlight's Deep, ignoring any random battles that we encounter along the way. Phenomenal. So, for those of you who don't know how the Midlight's Deep works, we saw the intro cutscene for it when we first unlocked it, but essentially it is a 10-floor dungeon within which it is pitch black until a unit crystallizes. And then each time another unit crystallizes, friendly or enemy, it'll light up the floor more until you get to a max of, I believe it's 4 crystals, at which point the entire layout will be visible. But I mean, you really only need 1, maybe 2 to be able to see what you're doing. Alongside that, to actually make progress into the latter floors, you don't just need to beat them. No, you have to have a unit step on a different location, which is randomized, notably, in which there may be a staircase. And once you do that, you are then free to finish the map, and then you'll be able to access the next level. It is not like forced consecutive. You will come back out to this screen every time that you do it, so you can then choose to go to the next mission or leave, restock, whatever. And on each map, there are also 4 rare-ish, sometimes it's not so rare, but 4 rare items to find, many of which can only be found in the Midlight's Deep. So, we're going to be doing some treasure hunting, we're going to be doing some stalling, we're going to be waiting for crystals to drop, we're going to be searching around for these hidden treasures and for these staircases. There's going to be a lot of sleuthing to be done, so each map is going to take longer than you might expect. And of course, this is an endgame dungeon. And as such, you know there's going to be some very spooky, scary enemy teams, which could be a problem in and of themselves. So, we have the team decked out to be able to handle it for the most part. Kelvin has been reduced all the way down to 12 bravery, so he should pretty reliably be able to find any and all treasure that we need him to find, especially because we are going to be changing him. Actually, let me make sure I have... Yeah, his combat set is set. He is going to be a chemist.
I could get used to this.
That way, he's going to be able to double up on Treasure Hunter and get the max possible chance to get rare stuff. He's going to be the one running around and doing all of the looting. Alongside that, since he does have good magic as it is, because he's been leveled as a mage, we're going to give him the blaster. That way he can still contribute to damage, alongside of a lambent hat. We will also give him a black garb, because he just wants the HP, really. and a mage's cloak for even more magic attack. He's not going to be hitting super hard, but he'll be hitting hard enough. Anyone with teleport yet? No, but that's fine. We don't really need it. Poor Kelvin's a wuss. Yeah, but he's a coward for the army. All right, you scabrous dogs, trim the mainsail, drop the anchor, load the hype cannons, send out the lawn chairs. It looks like we're in for a bit of fun. And yes, indeed, Jolly Wumpus. Did Ignis ever get made? No new characters have been made. Hello, darling. Just because we haven't had the room in the army. At this point, anyone who hasn't been added in and or hasn't been used from the Squire Choir will be the characters that I start off with when my buddy Eric and I start doing our Soul Link challenge run sometime in the nearest future. Just because like we're gonna finish the Midlights deep, and that's gonna be it. So we've had our losses, but it seems like the characters that we're gonna have locked in are pretty locked in, unless we lose people at Midlights deep, which is entirely possible. We are still following our campaign rules for this, so keep that in mind. Yeah, so Kelvin here is going to be just decked out, black magics. He's going to have items, going to have auto potion for healing. Although actually, rather than a mage's cloak, I want him to have Germina's boots, so it's easier for him to navigate a boot. No pun intended. Beowulf is really good in Midlights Deep. He is, unfortunately. Can't use him. There's no dialogue in Midlights Deep, except for the very, very end, which means we can't bring any of the unique characters other than Ramza. So we're going to be making do with our generics, because that's you guys, and I want to bring you guys to the very end of the game. Hey, how's it going, Tom? It's good, Davey. It's good. How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing, my love? Just here. Present. Thank you for the hugs. Appreciate it. Mostly for you. Well, it doesn't mean that I can't appreciate it. Enjoy your evening, darling. So, that is going to be Kelvin. We will probably swap some of the other team members in and out. We will, of course, have Ramza. Ramza is currently a chemist from a previous video that I was doing. That is not going to be staying the case. Don't you worry. He's probably going to go back to Gallant Knight, to be perfectly honest with you.
Right then.
Gallant Knight with the Ido for all the fun support options. He definitely does not need JP boost, obviously. So we're probably going to go with Magic Boost just to make Ido stronger. He's got movement +2. He's going to get the Genji gloves. He's going to get a Wizard's robe. He's going to get a Lambent hat. And an Aegis shield, as well as the Excalibur. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people's display names changed, and I haven't figured out why. It's happened to Kyo as well, because that's icy. So my apologies. What is your not current screen name, Davey? What name do I know you by, my friend? Okay. So we will have Ramza, we'll have Kelvin, we will be swapping in and out other members of the team, and then we're going to have Moonlight. And Moonlight is a little underleveled, I understand that. However, still a behemoth, we'll have support for her, and we will want to have the option to get an extra boost in height for Kelvin. So... Oh, Divine Amp, the iconic guy. Gotcha. Understood. Hey, Rakak. How you doing? Yep, definitely a stepping stone. Absolutely. So Moonlight will be coming along for the ride, and as such, we should probably, now I think about it, favorite the people who are guaranteed coming with us. So that'll be Kelvin, Ramza, and Moonlight, and then the others will probably get swapped around as we go. Everyone else is pretty much set up in their ideal teams, so I think we're good to just get rolling here. I do have, as well, for knowing where the different items and things are that I'm looking for, I have my handy-dandy from '07, Brady Games' official strategy guide for Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. It is an extremely well-loved tome. Many pages are actively falling out and have just been slotted into their proper place. However, all of the maps and location data for the different items and such for Midlight's Deep are here and are accurate. So, I'm going to be using these so we can find all the fat loot. Plus, we can use the specific square marking system, which is new to the Ivalice Chronicles, to mark out where those specific items are going to be, which is very nice. All right, my friends, I think it is time. We're going in to Midlight's Deep. On to Definitely Not Mission. Alrighty. So... we can't see what we're fighting. Very good, very good, very interesting. Well, we're definitely bringing Ramza.
Understood.
We're definitely bringing Kelvin.
All right.
We're definitely bringing Moonlight. As for the last two... Kelvin is able to res, which is good. Zeke is our wielder of the javelin and also has martial arts. He obviously does not need JP boost here. Can he learn anything more useful? Perhaps attack boost from Geomancer? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. All right. Zeke, you're coming along.
Never a doubt.
Do you have all of your Dragoon skills at this point? Finally, this is an interesting one, because the terrain on this map, as you can tell from the cursor, we're on a cliff face currently. And we're going to be kind of taking the steps down, going down and around. So a little bit of like ranged gunfire would not be terrible. Summoners would also not be terrible. And to that end, Izzy's pretty much my best summoner at this point. Plus, he would have time magic. So I think we're gonna bring
At your command.
All right. So many mechanics in this game. Just found out you can ride chocobos the other day. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's
Yeah,
time.
chocobo riding has some interesting niche uses as well. Oh, is that it? Oh. Pfft. Okay. Well, first fight's making Midlight's Deep look like chump change.
My turn.
Is there legit only 4 enemies? Okay, cool. Well, when I was in here getting the screenshot for tonight's stream, there was like 12 enemies, 8 of whom were Minotaurs. Now, granted, they are level 64, 60, but I mean, we have literally a squire, a thief, granted, martial arts and brawler, but still, she's a thief, a knight, and a grenade / exploder. That's pretty okay. Watch that squire fire an ultima at you. Could you imagine? What do you have? Let's see. My man doesn't even have focus or movement +1. What a guy. What an absolute lad. Well, this is going to be a nice gentle intro. Let's pop a Kiyomori here.
Hold nothing back.
So,
That's more like it.
the special items that we are able to find here are a glacial gun, an elixir, a blaze gun, and a Kiyomori. I don't really care about the elixir or the Kiyomori, but obviously the guns we do want. As far as where those items are located at, we got one there, one there, one there, and one there. He's going to be good at stealing with martial arts and brawler. That's true. That's true. We'll have to blow her up. Easy intro gets one shot by his squire. God, I hope not. However, we are going to open up on that thief. We don't have the angle. We're going to open up on this exploder. Nice.
We will triumph.
Will you triumph, Baldric? Are you sure?
I'm ready to fight.
Damn right you are, Zeke. I want to get positioned for a good haste here. I can't quite get the jumps. That's fine. Now the question is... Alright, it's going to cast immediately, so that's fine. Moonlight will have to get a haste at another time. That's what those markers are for.
Nicely done.
Amongst other things, yes. They're good for marking out enemy ranges as well if you're not, like, as intuitive about the game as someone who's played a lot of it like I have. But yeah, this is the main reason for me to use them. Hey, only able to show up a moment. Want to give a quick save? Hey, good to see you.
I must concentrate.
Yeah, see, even Segno's username got changed back. So strange. I don't know what the hell YouTube did. Not quite gonna be able to get the kill here. But if we do a good amount of damage, then we'll be able to finish with Kelvin, so. And really, the exploder is the only thing I'm majorly worried about here, to be perfectly honest with you. You're really going to try and charm Ramza. You're really going to successfully charm Ramza. Interesting. Kelvin, I need you to drop magic on this man immediately. Curious. Alright, well, we're likely going to hit. Not likely to kill, though. That is unfortunate. Did we just kill with a gunshot? There's only one way to find out. We do. Okay, good. So... this spot here is our glacial gun. So we do want to make sure that we get that. However, we can do that next turn. Right now, let's remove the exploder. Cool. So I'm not too worried right now about actually making sure that we have crystals, because this is a very simple map. However, as we go, it will become less and less simple, I assure you. Man's got Shira Hidori. I forgot. He's going to take a turn before I can do anything about it. That... can't rightly say that I'm super pleased about that. Alright. Well, we're chilling. Should have seen that one coming. Ow!
What's the best course?
Is this really what Letitia's gonna spend her time doing? Are you so serious right now? Landing 56% charms like it's her goddamn job. Are you so for real? I am incensed. Huh. I can't believe they're both charmed. I mean, the only thing I can really do is throw Moonlight at... Let's see, Ramza's got Shira Hidori. This is such a problem that she charmed Ramza. Fucking hell, man. I don't want to hear it, McCloutier. I don't want to hear it. And I can't even cast a summon on them. This is dumb. This is very dumb. Well. Whoa. Bahamut be upon ye. Just gotta wait for it to wear off. Well, what I can do is I can have Moonlight end Kelvin's miserable existence. We can res him later. Did the Spire walk into the Bahamut range? Oh my god, he did. Interesting choice, sir. Okay. Miraculously, our problems are solving themselves. What the hell? Okay. Interesting. So now because he's asleep... This is some wacky nonsense. Okay. So we can shank our main man here.
Is this?
So he's now no longer charmed. I need to then res... Three stones in a behemoth. This is such an esoteric mix of things that are happening right now. We will then be able to res Kelvin, who can res Ramza. What the hell? And of course, oh wait, there we go, that works. Whoa, Ifrit be upon you. Alright, Moonlight, be a meat shield. I don't know why she didn't try to charm the behemoth, actually.
I came so far.
I swear to God.
Assign no anguish to an empty purse.
Dude! What the fuck? Fail a single 56, you asshole!
Let me see.
Oh, sure, now you fail it. Of course you do. Jesus Christ. I was waiting for her to dodge that. Yeah, I mean, this is just GG, like... Until the charm wears off and Kelvin kills them all. Well, no, because Ram's is about to crystallize, so... Jesus Christ, man. And she got the 12% on the steal! What is with this chick? What the fuck? Be gone, Went. Literally cheating. Insane cheating from this thief right now. All right. Once again from the top. Oh my god. What the fuck was that?
A mighty sword arm anchored
Now I'm ready.
purpose.
Oh my
A zealous
lord.
warrior.
Is Wardo with the 5 through Super Chat, so that easy intro only 4 people is aging well. I don't want to hear from any of you. You shut your mouths, you bastards. We're gonna fucking make Letitia's insides or outsides here. Mark my goddamn words. This woman is dead to the world. Cannot believe the absolute shenanigans. Tevrin, thank you for joining as a member. It helps soothe the pain of the absolute bullshit that we just got put through. Come on, approach, Letitia. Do it. Fucking dare you. And of course they got out of the movement range this time. I figured that they would go and stand in it since they did it last time. What are you casting fucking flare? Knock it off! You. Okay. The witch has been defeated. Holy shit, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. Unrelated question. You thought about making a video about the best class in the game? I told you. This is gonna be just the way the rest of this stream goes, getting bullied because of Letitia the Thief. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Up and at 'em, Kelvin. Your lost Lenore has been slain. Time to go do our actual jobs. God. You're casting death. No, you're not casting death. You're healing yourself. I was wondering why he was dealing so much damage. I was safe. You rend my shield here. I am going to be so pissed. Oh my god. I think I'm out all tonight already. Oh, it's a shame, Alden, but I hope they have a good night regardless. Oy, oy, oy. What an absolute shit show. Okay, guys. If they can land multiple 56s and 12s in a row, we can land 75s. Come on. Get your shit together, team. I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm so pissed. Bad day at work, bad day with the channel, bad day in streams. I'm like, oh, I'm still got to get Vaz done. Oh, no! Hey, you do what you got to do, brother. Best of luck. Hang in there. I understand. I have lived many such a day/night myself. I'm sorry. Alright, now it's just Homeboy the Squire. Now we can just vibe, do our thing. Now, I will say, just to save everyone's time, if we don't get an item on the first pickup, we're just going to reload this turn. We're not going to redo the whole fight. Hey, there we go.
Are we having this?
Blaze gun. Very nice. Really, she didn't even turn into a crystal. She couldn't even do us the honor of helping us see. What an ass. Juliet hired Letitia to assassinate Ramza? Apparently. I love that our man here is just hucking stones for all he's worth. What a legend. Hey, we got an elixir. Pretty good hole. Alright, now, I need to remind myself. The other gun. Yeah, right there. If I remember correctly. Oh, wait, no, that's the Kiyomori. The gun is here. Okay. So that's where we got to get Kelvin to. So now we can have the rest of the team work on trying to find where the exit is. And those are all demarcated on my map as well. So we're going to slow this man. And Kelvin's going to leg it. He's also going to see if he can turn this man into a toad. Spiteful to the end. Seriously. No doubt about that, man. All right. Go, go, go. Come on. Now, the good thing is, it doesn't matter who finds the exit. We found the exit.
Come on.
All right. That was quite simple, as it turns out. See, this is why having a behemoth along for the ride is nice. Whoop!
I'll be having this.
Magnificent. Glacial gun acquired. And now we can murder this man because we do not need a Kiyomori. We can just buy those. They're not particularly rare. Ow!
That's it.
Remembering work rate on these maps, you
Where's
supposed to
he
get a
at,
real look at the
waiting?
map. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're not following our rule set, then that is absolutely a good way to go about it.
I must
no doubt.
concentrate.
Let's cast Ultima. Summons also work for that, as you can see.
Let vanity's dark veil be shed, your true self to reveal. Ultima!
My time is up.
Not bad damage, Ramza. Not bad damage at all for 10 MP. Not terrible. All right, so we got the two most important drops. We got the Blaze Gun, we got the Glacial Gun. We also got an Elixir for our trouble. We also found the exit. Yes, I know, Kelvin's a spooky little boy.
I
Or a
feel
spooky
the
little
eyes of
boy.
those we've slain staring at me.
I mean, you have done a lot of murder in Kelvin, so I can't say I blame you too much, buddy. Ta-da! Termination. If the abandonment of one's mission is the best course of action, one must be prepared to face the consequences of this choice. Fair enough, game. Thank you for these words of wisdom. All right, continuing on. The easy mission is done. Now we get into the real shit. Alrighty. Now this one is a much simpler map layout. However, the enemies are likely to be much scarier here. Now he grows a conscience, yeah, right? He's only flared 37 people. Now, our interesting gear here are a Save the Queen and a Blood Sword, interestingly. So this is the other place to reliably get a Blood Sword if you didn't manage to steal the one-off Gafgarian. So, you know, get it in Chapter 2 or get it at the end of Chapter 4. Those are your choices. Sorry, I had to hydrate. So, just go ahead. I don't like that we can't mark in the deployment, but that's fine. We will have Ram's
Understood.
here, Kelvin
Ready
here.
and willing.
We don't actually need Moonlight here, so we will leave her. We will, however, bring
Take the fight
Izzy,
to him.
and then we'll have more melee punch, I think. We'll bring Tox. Good.
You can trust me.
And we'll bring Tristan.
Can't wait.
I also kind of want to give Izzy a Chantage just because he's so fragile. God damn it, it took it from Tristan. Who has my other Chantage?
At your command.
Obviously not you. Whomst has my Chantage? Who is it? Aha, it's Twilight. Yoinkies. Thank you, ma'am.
Take the
So
fight
you
to
get
him.
out there, and then Tristan, you get another Chantage. Beautiful. Okay. Here we go. If I remember correctly, that was near damage to Ancient Sword, but more leech sink potential or something. Yes. Yeah, it's basically an Ancient Sword in terms of damage, and doesn't have disable, but it gives you full lifesteal for the damage that you deal.
No turning back.
Anyone else not getting notified? What do you mean, of like the stream start, Tante? Hello, goblins! Holy shit! Alright. Well, I mean...
Come on.
These are all just basic gobos, except for one of them. Like, yeah, they're level 64, 66, 61, but like, they're basic gobos. This will be fine. Alright. We are apparently now in the universe of Goblin Slayer. So, fortunate that we've got all the lads with us. And also fortunate that we have Izzy, who can just drop Shivas left, right, and center for maximum ice damage. As far as where our items are located, we have one here, I believe. Yes. So that should be our... That'll be an elixir. Then we have another one all the way down here, which would be... God, what would that be? B1. That's Save the Queen, okay. Got one here, which would be a 5, which is an elixir. And then... 2, 3, 4 right here would be our blood sword. So those are the items that we're looking for. Monk battle of Barrius Hill, but goblins, yep. Unfortunately, we have the high ground. Why is it dark? Well, it's the Midlight's deep, Nasif. That's the whole point. Hopefully this time we'll actually be able to crystallize some stuff and show what it looks like as you do so.
Here.
How do I feel about being able to save scum turns in this game? Other than things like this, where it's just we're trying to find gear, I'm not going to use it. If other people want to use it, fine. I don't blame them for having autosaves. I get it. If it gets more people into the game and the genre, fine. There's worse things that could happen. Third time in 10 days. That's weird. I mean, all memes aside, have you hit the bell, Tante? 'Cause I know it happens to Caffeine sometimes as well. I don't know if she's hit the bell, but supposedly hitting the bell under the video is what turns on all notifications for the channel instead of just the ones that the YouTube algorithm decides it needs to provide. Which is partially because, you know, as interest in tactics dies down, the channel gets less traction, so YouTube's like, oh, why would I tell people about this channel anymore? Which means it gets less traction. And that's why it's so fun being a YouTuber sometimes. Videos got me to play Tactics Ogre a few years ago. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Scrubs. Absolutely phenomenal title. I'm glad that you played it. And presumably enjoyed it. Absolutely love that game so much. Oh, yes. Please. Please group up, little gobbos. You're going to have no idea what fucking hit you, buddies. Ooh, do we do that, or do we go for the big boy with Bahamut? Yeah, we go for the big boy with Bahamut. A couple of them are going to be able to move, but, like, still.
I must concentrate.
Sounds like a crappy policy from YouTube. It wouldn't be the first, my friend. And it certainly won't be the last either. Oh, look at that juicy Bahamut. Very nice.
How about that?
Mercy of the Algorithm Overlords. Yep. That's the trade-off. I get to be my own boss. Do stuff that I love. Interact with cool people. Alright, fair enough, Tristan. You did your job. Cover things that I enjoy. But sometimes YouTube is just like, nah, you don't get to be seen anymore. Alright, well. That's why there's so much pressure to, like, absolutely maximize all value whenever you can. to like just put out as many videos as you can, as many
Thousand
streams
souls
as you
in
can.
blade abiding. Upon your rage I call. Muramasa!
Like,
How do you
wow,
like this?
you have eyes on the channel. And it pays off if you're able to do that. Boy, howdy, you gotta burn, baby.
My turn, is it?
Burning the candle at both ends for weeks, and that's why I'm tired.
See that?
Wouldn't have said anything if I'd not clicked the bell. Okay, understood. Yeah, then it's just YouTube being stupid with YouTube. Ta-da! Blood
Pretty good
sword.
haul.
Tom's videos have helped me through Unicorn Overlord and proper team setups. Oh god, another great title. I'm glad that I was able to help you out. I love that game so much. Such a deep game with so many nuances I wouldn't have known without your videos. Yeah, that's the thing with Tactics Ogre. Like, there's a lot more to cover than there is with Tactics. Oh, well, yeah, that is a sleepy gobbo. Like with FFT specifically. Like, there's a ton to cover with FFT, but Tactics Ogre, even with Reborn, is a lot more esoteric, shall we say, with its mechanics and things that it does and everything. And some people love it for that, some people hate it for that. Alright, well, we've nearly slain the entire Goblin cohort. This, again, very, very easy for the Midlight Steep. We will pay for this luck later.
must concentrate.
I promise you that. This will not last. So now we can start looking for the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, we already had talks on one of them. So then... this will be another one to go for. 1, 2, 3. Because, I mean, these gobbles are done for, like... So all we've got to do is get Kelvin to the Save the Queen, which is all the way down in the bottom left corner, which is annoying because that's where these assholes are camping, I just now realized. Alright, well...
Come
we're
on.
gonna have to wait for him to crystallize. Makes it difficult for niche games to top because that's why people who comment or react to everything happening in the world get the most traction. Oh, absolutely. Yep. That's where the idea of slop content comes from, you know? Alright, no exit there. Because it's that slop content that gets the most views. It's what gets the most eyes. It's what earns the most money. You know, and fortunately, I'm in a position where... aha! You know, I do this because I enjoy it and then also can start making a living off of it, but it's not the only reason that I do it. I started off doing YouTube just because I enjoyed doing YouTube. And then I got lucky enough that the channel started taking off and I could actually seriously consider it as a regular source of income for me. But there's a ton of people, the vast majority of people on the platform at this point, I would say, who do it for the paycheck. And so they don't care what they're putting out into the world. It means nothing.
My turn.
So, and because that's what makes YouTube the most money, that's what it continues to push. So it just gets tough for people who are like, I want to cover tactics games. And, like, other games that I'm able to, like RPGs, action RPGs, stuff like that, when I can. But, unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. It is the nature of the beast. Alright. So now, we need to wake this boy up so that he moves. Because I need him to not be on that point. We've got our exit. We just need Mr. Gobbo Man to shift his ass. So that Kelvin can move there and get his loot. And unfortunately, our team is very fast. Okay, there he goes. Really? Are none of these goblins going to turn into crystals? There we go. Save the queen. Phenomenal. Well, we can now murder this goblin. Because we got our exit. We got our treasure. Oh, did we get him with Soul and the Geomancy? I didn't notice. Huh. There we go. We're able to move forward. There are YouTubers who are half decent at a game, end up getting eyes on the channel, keep playing that game for 5+ years like a job, even though they stopped really enjoying it. Yeah. And that's why it's like, I love FFT. It's not going to be the only thing that I cover for my entire life. I'll cover the genre, news, indie games, remasters, new major releases, because that's what I enjoy, and that's a much more sustainable format for my own enjoyment and mental health. But yeah, there's people who get known for one game, and that's all they do. And that's rough. Do I usually play this game with recruits in your endgame party and no unique characters like Orlando? It varies. We're doing a community character challenge run for this particular run. So unless a unique character has dialogue or their Ramza, we can't use any of the uniques. So this is an extreme case. Sometimes I'll forbid myself from using uniques just because they're so powerful. Sometimes I'll be like, no, I want to use Meliadul and Orlando and Agrius, so screw it, let's go. I'm excited to play the Ivalice Chronicles on Tactician with uniques and see if it's... I mean, I know it's not going to be as easy as the previous releases because they specifically balanced for that, but I'm interested to see how much more challenging it is. All the Destiny-only creators not doing so well in the recent 1 to 2 years. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's rough, man. I feel for them. They did really well for a long time, and more power to them. But yeah, now that ship is sinking. Delta. Should one become lost on the journey through life, the way will be revealed in time. But should one stray from a physical path, little can be done but laugh, though preferably only to oneself. Delta backwards is Atled. Thank you for these words of wisdom, Zodiac Blade. I don't know what we would do without you, buddy. Yeah, so that's where I'm in a decent position because I got lucky and got picked up. I know I don't want to discredit my own effort, but like I did get lucky in getting picked up in the algorithm for Tactics Ogre. Then Fire Emblem Engage came out and I was able to keep it rolling with that. Then it kind of stagnated for a little while. Then Unicorn Overlord started happening. So like I had a good run that really helped to boost the channel. And now I'm in a position where like in downtime between major releases, I can cover indie games. I can talk about sales. I can do discussion videos. And yeah, not everyone's an absolute banger, but it goes and it lets me engage in the genre and in discussing it with people. That's only because the channel's the size as it is and that I have a dedicated following at this point. People who come to the channel to see what I have to say and be part of the community and talk with each other and everything. If you're a small tactics creator trying to start right now, you gotta just hope that you get lucky. Keep grinding and wait for the algorithm to pick you up, and that's rough, man. We're lucky enough to get a sequel and is not following Barbaneth. We have access to all of the FFTA races. Which playable races would you be most excited about? Oh boy. Well, I mean, that's not going to happen. It would have to be a prequel. And it would have to be an in-between point between like FF12 and FFT. Because somewhere along the way, clearly, all the other non-human races go extinct. That said, I would be the most excited for Bonga and Gria, because I love those races. They're so cool. Mont Blanc is a super boss. That'd be fun. You're the only YouTuber/streamer that I actually watch the stream. It's only been difficult to follow you this week because the World Series plays at the same time you stream. Oh, fair. Fair, absolutely. I get that. But yeah, I'm glad that you hang out and enjoy, man. I know streams aren't always everybody's thing, but I try to keep it fun, you know? Okay, so the Hollow is where we are at now, or, you know, Delta, depending on which version of the game you're looking at, but it's the Hollow in my strategy guide. So, this is an interesting one. Hey, Nervous Flash is now following. Thank you, Nervous Flash. Good to have you. The terrain isn't terrible in terms of height. However, it's pretty broken up and weird. So jump is going to be valuable. We are, of course, bringing Ramza. We're bringing Kelvin. Again, I don't think we need Moonlight, but we'll bring Izzy. This could actually, honestly, be a good time to bring 2 summoners.
I am ready.
Because of the layout. And then... Honestly, because of the layout, I think we bring Beam. I think we bring Beamstalk. Man's ready to roll. Sing some songs. And to be safe, he will get a Chantage.
I am ready.
Now, one thing I want to see, can we get him a better support skill than JP boost? Does not really need Brawler. Can't get Swift Spell. See, that's the thing is, Bard doesn't need most of this stuff. I mean, he could get equipped guns, honestly. Why not, actually? Because it'll be more useful than the Bloodstring Harp, I'll tell you that much for free. We've got a bunch of guns now, so... yeah, let's give Homeboy a Blaze Gun. Screw it. Probably should have just had another Tactics game in Ivalice. Well, then my answer still stands. Hey, Tiger Eye, how you doing? Have I ever played Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth? I have not, and I've also never heard of it before.
No turning
As
back.
Tactics, they all get guns. I mean, we have enough good guns at this point that we could do that. Holy squids! Again, this is an insanely easy team
My
comp,
turn.
though. Like, there's no Mind Flayers. They have got no range. Like, this is so simple.
You can do it.
We've definitely just walked into the casting room for some sort of hentai, but we're not going to be made a part of such absolute degeneracy. So, as far as our items are concerned, we've got one here, which would be an elixir. We then have up here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where this gentleman is standing, there's a Yoichi bow for an archer that we don't have, but hey, we'll still get it. J9. Now this is an interesting one. That is going to be all the way over hereabouts. This is the Zeus Mace, which is a phenomenal item, actually. And then, yeah, A8 is an elixir, and M5 is an elixir. We don't need those, that's fine. So now we may proceed. Hey, Patty. Octodad family reunion. Tacticals. Yeah, pretty much where we're at, man. I will take this elixir because why not? Alright, we have no shots yet, but oh boy, will we. Beam, sing him a song, Mr. Piano Man. I cannot believe how we're lucking out with these encounters. This is kind of insane, actually. Like, if we keep getting easy encounters like this, we could actually clear the majority of the dungeon tonight. Like, we're already on level 3, if we're not even an hour in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast Rama. I could get real ballsy with it and jump across. We'd only be in danger from one of them, actually. Let's do it.
I must concentrate.
Now, the one annoying thing is we have to run Beam, or we have to run Kelvin all the way to the top right corner of the map. Remove my shell and protect, you asshole. You got yourself and your buddies killed. Was it worth it? Alright, hey, we're getting some speed boosts going on. I'll take it, I'll take it. Maybe this time, we'll actually get an enemy to crystallize so we can see the map. What a novel idea. No, I don't have all the deep dungeon levels memorized. I mentioned at the start of the stream, I actually have my old Brady Games official strategy guide for War of the Lions from 07. And while there's definitely info that has changed for this version of the game, where all the item locations and exits are, that's still the same. And as such, we're using it. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize that the exit could be there. So cool. We are now good to proceed. Hell yeah. Tactics game on the PS1 feels closest to Tactics Ogre, I guess. Coins for your magic and almost like an active combat sort of system. You have to time your attack for crits. Oh, interesting. Alright, we're just going to keep boosting Kelvin's speed until he's cruising across the battlefield. Guys, I'm going to be real honest with you. The Midlight's Deep is doing a poor showing for itself right now. This is very sad showing. There is some spooky crap that you can run into here, but we ain't seeing it today, apparently. Who needs haste? You just make this man run. Although I can still haste him. I probably will. I am speed! Alright. There's so many squid bodies in the way that Kelvin can't jump across yet, but we'll get there. Worst enemies to run into? Charm thieves, apparently, yeah. May as well make him move even faster. Okay, good. We can get across this way at least. Yup! Turn this man into a toad. And by this man, I mean this kraken thing. Aha! It is my turn immediately. I will now acquire a Yoichi bow. Beautiful.
I'll be having this.
I'll be having this. Damn it. Beam is just gonna chill. Huh? Oh. I'm... Whoops. I marked the wrong square. Whoopsie. Well. So... that is going to make things a tad interesting. Because where Ramza is now is where the Zeus Mace actually is. So we need to get Kelvin over there. We also need to be able to res Ramza when he inevitably dies to Doom. Fortunately, of course, Kelvin is able to do this. We just gotta move. Yeah, fucking mosey. Let's try and facilitate this. We're going to continue trying to turn this man into a toad. Alright, Ramza, I need you to die in a convenient location, sir. Alright, we've almost got it, though. Alright. My man is a toad. Phenomenal. Ramza's so a very big problem. I mean, it is, but we've got our chemist right here, so it's fine. And now we can just kill the thing, so it's even more fun. What if I just shoot it and it dies? This frog is about to be smeared across the entire dungeon. And somehow, we still have not had the ability to see any of the goddamn map. Because we're clearing them so fast and enemies refuse to crystallize.
Of late.
Alright. Onward to map 4. Anyone's brain get discolored? Fortunately, no, because there were no actual like mind flayers. That frog got shocked to hell and back. Valkyries. There may come a time when the loss of one's own life means the salvation of another's. Of course, the reverse also holds true. Otherwise known as the Catacombs in the War of the Lions. This one is a very, very straightforward map, actually. It also is where we start to get some truly interesting gear, if I do say so myself. Namely, the Rod of Faith, the Fairy Harp, and the Kaiser Shield. Very cool stuff.
Right. Ready and willing. Thought you'd never ask. I cannot wait.
I am ready.
Forward.
My flare was like, I can still fight, but Kev was like, I shoot you with my gun and you die. Okay, now we're starting to get some more interesting dudes here.
Come on.
So, we have a summoner, specifically. Alright. Nothing too crazy. And we have a whole bunch of Marlboros and some birds that are going to try and jump on us. So, not terrible, but definitely still potentially scary. As such, we'll help Kiyomori.
Here.
There is a way to light things up, yes. We just haven't experienced it yet. Alright, as far as our items are concerned, before I forget. So we've got one there. And then the others, this is very easy. Okay. Boop, boop, and boop. They're all here. And fortunately, these are all the ones that we want as well. We can completely ignore the one up here. This one's just an elixir. So, and all the exits are down near the lower part of the stage as well. So this is a very simple map. We just make our way forward and we murder stuff. Easy as could be. Yeah, I love this deep cave theme. It's so much fun. Oh, bam! Whoa, haste be upon ye. How do I know where to mark? I have a strategy guide. The old strategy guide from War of the Lions. I could attack because it'd be funny, but better to go for the guarantee.
Fall!
Whew. 201 off of Katetsu is pretty good. Oh, look at the yumps on Tox here. Nice. I was hoping for a slow. And hey, we can see the map for a second there. I might as well go grab the elixir. First of all, X Potion. Yoinkies. So now we could technically fail to find these items and just get a Phoenix down instead. However, I don't know the exact numbers, but I think because we have 12 Brave, we're in Chemist, and we have Treasure Hunter, it's like basically guaranteed that we'll get the item. I'm pretty sure. How quickly can you cast here? Fast enough. Let's go. And then we can cast a very quick follow-up spell. Finish it off. Birds handled. In fact, if I want to get really extra with it, I can even toss it in Ashura for giggles.
Yeah!
Nice. Now they are dead. Alright, well, we may as well have Talk start dealing with things down here, eh? Pop. Ow. Again, fortunately, these are not max level Marlboros. That would be horrifying. She's going for Carbuncle. Ma'am, I regret to inform you, you're not able to reflect summons. This is a very poor decision for you, but I mean, I respect the attempt at least. You cannot get the items over and over again, no. Ever notice what beats almost look like plague masks? You know, I didn't.
I must concentrate.
But that is a cool little detail. I like that.
Souls of rancor in dark abiding, gather in howling fury. Kotetsu!
Hey, Lightning, it's going well. It's going very well. Happy to be in the Midlight's Deep, which is going remarkably smoothly for us thus far. I cannot wait for the other shoe to drop and for us to get absolutely fucking bodied by something. Also had some beers and some cokes. End of my work week. Hell yeah, brother. Live it up. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, today was the end of my, well, my day job work week as well. I have a lot of channel stuff to do the next couple of days, but as far as, you know, wage slaving it up, that's done for me as well, and I'm doing the work that I actually enjoy, which is nice. Reflect this! Reflect also missed a lot of them. That's so funny. Probably beer when I get home doing a Python assignment in the meantime. Hell yeah, brother! Learning.
See that?
Oh yes, Elidibus is going to be a problem. I have no doubt about that. Alright, now she's actually going for something semi-dangerous. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Don't quite have the range that we need, actually. Interesting. We do with Bahamut. Should be able to cast before Bahamut goes off. But... Huh. They can reflect Ultima. I was like, oh, I can just go cast Ultima on her. Maybe not the play. Maybe what we do instead is we toss a little
Where wind
Murasame
debates,
here.
my blade does sing, a rain of life to bring. Murasame! Are you alright?
If you mean me balancing it, beat on? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I work part-time in my day job, which I'm already fortunate to be able to do. Even though the pay is absolute dog water, and make no mistake about that. But then, yeah, when I'm able to not be there, I try and grind out as much channel stuff as I can. Whether that be streams, videos, what have you. Back-to-back Mega Flares, don't mind if I do. Hell yeah. Alright. Those are some sad Marlboros now. If we could stop shattering all of our Murasames, I would be very happy about that. Okay, cool. Now we can go hunting for exits. They actually said the weapon name. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's Shirajiridin. I do want to hear how they pronounce that. Ow. You leave him alone. Hey, we got the 12% auto potion, though. Let's go. Dude, turn into crystals, for God's sake. All right, there's the Faith Rod. Can we turn this man into a toad? No. Okay. Oh, because it has Reflect on, right. I'm coming up like, reflect this, you fucking casuals. You know what? Honestly, yeah. Can I toss a haste kill? Let's keep searching around for exits. Nothing there. How does this work with Excalibur? Oh, right. I keep forgetting about Reflect. So you can be slowed if you have Excalibur equipped. That is interesting. There's the Fairy's Harp.
Nothing to fear.
We may as well check here for the exit. And good thing that we did. Cool. Now all we gotta do is grab our last item here, and we can be on our way to the next map. God damn, maybe we will clear this in one stream. This is going remarkably well. There's the Kaiser Shield, very good. And now it's time for us to murder. Done. And somehow, everything is turning into treasure chests. So we've still not seen the crystal effect at play. Absolutely wild. Also, I just realized it's on top chat. Let me fix that really quick. My apologies.
Of late. Off.
All right. Forward progress. Onward to victory, or Erotikiv. Otherwise known as the Oubliette in War of the Lions, which I gotta say, I like a bit more. It is the Darkest Dungeon, Barrymore. You are correct. Oh, Darkest Dungeon, how I love ye. Even after all is lost, the scent of that which was many, or the scent of that which was may linger on. Memories forever etched upon the soul. We're just gonna keep cruising, man. So now we have two very interesting items here. We have the Iga Blade, a ninja sword, and Excalibur, because you clearly need two of that weapon. All right.
Of course.
You know the drill. Ramza,
Yes, I
Kelvin. We actually have a pretty decent vantage point
At your
here, so
command.
we may potentially bring another gun wielder. I definitely think we're going to bring Beam.
You can rely on me.
Or do we just
Leave
keep
this to
spamming
me.
summons? I think we do.
At the ready.
Played Shard Punk? I've heard of it. I have not played it, though. Ninja Dual Wield Excals, yeah. Well, Ninja wouldn't be able to dual wield it, but you could have dual wield on Knight to dual wield Excals. Of course, that... The fucking trees are attacking! The Ents are here! What are these rolls we've been getting? What's this, like, mono monster team comp that we've been getting in every map? Or, like, nearly mono monster. That is actually insane. Like, this is going to be easier than all the rest, because trees can't do shit if they've got even a slight elevation difference with you. Hide your kids, hide your aunt wives. Alright, well. I mean, I'm not even going to bother with Kiyomori. me start bombing them. Summon the Ultimas. Like, what are they gonna do? Nothing. That's what. Also, fun fact about this particular map: one of the items is in your deployment zone. It's the Excalibur. Pretty good haul. I'm gonna get cheeky with it and give him a Faraja to deal with. Might not even hit anything, but like, at this point. Yeah, let's go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. Well, this, I'll tell you what, this ain't gonna be pretty. This is not gonna be pretty. Oh, I don't have Salamander on you? Well, they're actually quite quick, notably. Oh, we can toss them into free. Let's see what they do with this. You have Salamander, okay. Here they come. Watch them not be able to get anywhere because their movement is terrible. Charcoal's back on the menu. You're goddamn right it is. Screw dredging up ships, they move more of themselves into range. What is happening right now? Yeah, screw dredging up, like, lost ships or doing any, like, poaching or anything. We're gonna become charcoal salesmen. That's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be a profitable business. They also, did more of them move into Firaga range as well? I think they did.
Onward and upward.
Is Rousing March the only bard skill people use because it's the only bard skill I use? I mean, it's really hard to beat increasing your whole party's speed over the course of a battle, man. Like, there's just so much more you can do if you just start outspeeding the enemy. So, like, you could make arguments for other skills, but it's not really needed. Yeah, seriously, who knew that there would be so many trees underground? That's pretty insane. And they keep grouping. It's kind of sad, actually. Like, I feel like I'm bullying them. Alright, well, I can't kill too many of them here. I have to actually, like, be able to win and, like, find the exit and get the items, so... But yeah, we are under, like, literally 0. This is insane. Alright, Kelvin. Like it, buddy. We got places to be. Bard skills are great secondary, yes, that is true. I had an idea for a meme run I called Ramza's backup dancers. Ramza's a bard and all of his companions are dancers. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, honestly. Not the worst idea. Right, gotta move on, Calvin. We got places to be. Yeah, things are going well, Luigi. Thank you. Good to see you. You know, well as can be. Well as can be. Appreciate it. Hope that you can say the same. Also, hey Tom, I haven't been able to catch a live stream lately, but I was replaying Unicorn. Nice. Always love to hear it. Really whiff. Interesting. Got our elixir. I'm trying to remember where the Ega Blade is. is. Okay, it's in the other corner. So now we just need to find the exit, get ourselves down to the corner that we're moving towards currently, and we'll be in good shape. So get in there, Ramza. Yes, we have to get there. Haha, the Eagle Blade. Phenomenal. Alright, so that's all the important loot here. We need to get anyone to be able to actually get to one of the exits. Last week was considerably bad, managing the best I can, treating myself to some nice FFT. Good! I'm glad that you're able to enjoy some FFT despite the bads. Guess what? Just got my notification. Ah, good, good. Yeah, we're just almost an hour and a half into the stream. Good job, YouTube. We're so proud of you. Surely one of these trees will turn into a crystal, right? Tangent, but I love this BGM. I know, dude. The deep dungeon music is so cool. So the exit's not there, so we've got 3 other potential spots that we're working our way towards. Okay, check this corner. Negative. Might be under one of the corpses. Hey, there we go. There we go. Now we're starting to see. Look at that. There's an actual map here, guys. And we have to pick one of them up, because I think this might be the exit. Yep, there we go. Exit acquired. Yes, because haste is its own separate status effect, whereas Bard speed boosts are actually applying directly to the speed stat, which is not what haste modifies.
Ready and wait.
Yes, that's why with like a bard and people equipped with Excaliburs and things like that, it gets really nutty really fast. Beautiful. All right. Come on, leave them alone, says Bloodcastrel. No, they did that to themselves. I don't know what the hell they were doing down here, but they were out of their element. All right, on to Tiger, otherwise known as the Palings. Were man deprived of reason, would he survive on instinct alone? Nay, for he is ignorant to the subtle ways of beasts. Interesting, interesting. Moving on to floor 6. Who in next? Bunch of cat mobs? Dude, at this point, it can actually be. Rachel, are you familiar with what the potential enemy deployments are on these maps, or was that just a wild shout? Because that is actually entirely possible. One of the enemy formations is 1 to 11 behemoths, behemoth kings, red panthers, quails, and vampire cats. Well, all right, there you go. Congrats on your wild shout that potentially completely correctly predicted what we're about to run into. Well done. So now this is another interesting one because all of our rare items are right here. We get a cursed ring, ninja gear, elixir, and blaster. So some fun stuff. I will, of course, be bringing the gang. And mages are going to be more useful than ever here. So we're just going to pack
Leave this to me.
a couple of summoners and Beamstock as per usual.
No turning back.
Okay. Now this is an actual map. This right here is an enemy formation. Interesting.
My turn.
That's a lot of ninjas. Okay, we got a bunch of level 78 Minotaurs and a Goblin. 77, 76, 78. All right. So that's going to be fun in and of itself just because they're so tanky. Then we have an archer. Then we have thieves, or ninjas. Fortunately, air knife and kunai, not the worst. Ninja longblade and flail of flame. Kunai and iron flail. Okay. This is not terrible. They're lower level as well. So, now, and the layout of this map is interesting. So you can kind of actually see there's walls. It's a serpentine path. So with magic, we may just be able to nuke everything over the walls, which would be nice. But these bulls are going to be scary. Incoming unidentified flying weapons. Yeah, pretty much. The archer does have a bow. Here they come. God, they're so fast, too. Even the bulls, because they're high level. We're good, though. Shira Hidori, my king. Beautiful. All right, well, start grabbing items, Kelvin. Nice.
Worth a few gil, this.
Give me that ninja gear, baby. Beam, you need to sing like you've never sung before, my guy. Izzy, you need to cast Bahamut like you've never cast Bahamut before, my guy. All right, cool, and he can cast it before they move. That is sick. Can we get something equally devastating with Twilight? She doesn't have swiftness, so probably not as fast. Two of them can move, but we can go for Odin. Hell yeah. All right, this is going to be devastating. I mean, listen.
I'm ready to fight.
I've seen that 2% connect before. I don't even want to invoke it. We'll definitely cast Golem once we get closer to the ninjas, no doubt about that. For now, though, we need to get in here with a fat Muramasa. P-H-A-T, fat baby. Nice.
Excellent.
They are fucking cooked. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Oh, we followed up with an Odin. And horrifyingly, the Wizenkin might still be alive. Or the Sartek or whatever it is. Or, it is, amazingly. However. We have absolutely devastated its posse and nearly killed it as well.
Pretty good haul.
No. Muramasa caused confuse. Bahamut cured the confusion. Oh, and then Kelvin just absolutely weaving the shot here. What a guy. Nice. Hell yeah.
See that?
All right. Well, we cleared that up without too much issue. Oh, how aggro do I want to get here? I mean, we have Shira Hidori. How bad could it be?
Take this!
It would be funny if we could get Supernova from FF7, no doubt.
Nothing to fear.
Dude, more darkness than a Kingdom Hearts title. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Huh. Well, we can provide cover for Ramza at least. And homeboy Izzy can actually cast pretty quick because swiftness. Let's go. Bahamut has a bigger range than Cyclops, which is part of what I was banking on there. Ooh, very minimal damage there. Yeah, the terrain is definitely working to our advantage right now. Oh, no, 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 sir. Okay. I was not expecting him to steal heart. Horrifying flashbacks to Letitia. Man is throwing stones. Man is casting potion. My guys, you gotta be better than this. We're in Midlight's Deep. Come on. Why no arithmetics? Don't have an arithmetician. No one requested one.
Try this.
Ramza, my boy. All right, that's what we like to see there, homeboy.
Worth a few gil.
Blaster. It is worth a few gil. Probably also worth just having on our party. But... probably charm that female archer before the fight. You know, maybe. Sea salt ice cream. Loving all the Kingdom Hearts references, guys. That's quality stuff right there. Golem cast. Not that we're likely going to need it, but Ramza can start scouting around for more exits. All right, well, all we got to do now is grab the last item and find the exit, and we are done here. Join our Ninja Potion Clan and throw perfume bombs at her or something.
Pretty good haul.
Beautiful. All right, Ramza, find us an exit, sir. Let's see. So from where she's at, closest possible exit is here. It is not. Alright, everybody, just commence chilling. Next possible exit is here. Nope. Next possible exit would be here. Nope. It literally has to be this one. There we go. Alright, cool.
Come on.
Go get her, Ramza. Hey, we got a crystal so we can see a little bit. How lovely. I love how she's not even trying. She's just getting bullied. And there's nothing that she can do about it. It's kind of sad, actually. Hey, another crystal! Another crystal! Look at that! We can see the whole map now! Let's go!
What now?
What now? She says as she just gets nuked by Rama from behind the wall. Oh boy, a high potion.
My turn. It's over!
This is the end.
Easy. Looks deep cavey. That's true. That would be because it is. Alright, we only have 4 maps to go, guys. We are cruising. Classy not to melee. Oh, you know you gotta go for the Ashura.
Of late,
I know You're very stressed, Kelvin. You're so concerned. I get it. You are a scaled little boy. Bridge, otherwise known as the crossing. A river may be crossed in many ways. One who considers only the bridge commits a grave error. Yes, of course. I mean, pole vault is the ideal way to cross a river. Of course, of course. We're probably about the midway point of the stream here, guys. So remember, take the chance to hydrate. If you haven't eaten anything, make sure that you eat something. If you're eating too much, maybe consider giving it a pause. I forgot I still had water from the gym in that water bottle. Not the tastiest compared to the purified water Jane and I have, but it'll suffice. Will I be playing the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remakes? At some point, probably, but no plans in the near future. I need to finish Dragon Quest 11 before I consider taking on a different one. Oh my god, TG Sid himself has followed. Holy. Okay. Welcome, sir. It's a pleasure to have you. Truly an honor to have such a legendary figure from the 50 Years' War on our side here. I'm glad that you deem me worthy of spending the time with. Creepy as hell is just drinking water. Do you see me, bro? I know all things. Did you literally just see my Discord message? No. I'm not in Discord currently. Did you at me somewhere? Oh, the Dragon Quest 1, Dragon Quest 11 thing. Yeah, we're getting coincidences out the wazoo right now. This tag's paid off with the release of this game. Well, hell yeah, brother. Absolutely it has. How you doing? Just got done with the mission. Haven't started yet. Started Termination. How's that going? We're going well. We're going well. Making progress. It's going way smoother than I expected it to because the game has been throwing ridiculously silly, easy enemy combos at us. Alright. Now the crossing. This one is a tad annoying. We're probably going to bring Moonlight for it. Just because of navigating to where the treasures are. Here we get the Staff of the Magi and the Koga Blade along with 2 elixirs. So we're definitely still bringing Ramza, obviously. We're bringing Kelvin, bring Moonlight. We will bring Izzy. But I think Zeke's going to be warranted here.
It's time.
Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting enemy team comp.
Come on.
So we've got 1 skeleton of each flavor. Actually, we've got 2 Bone Snatch. We've got a couple of Mystics, which is a little scary. Umbra Belief, Quiescence, Trepidation, Hesitation, Repose. Alright, decent repertoire of spells as well on that guy. A couple of Behemoths. Right, less stuff here. Oh, goodness. On Abraham. Oh, having been up for work in the morning is apparently catching up with me. Boy, howdy. Weegraf fighting his red shrine knight robes at the library is pretty crazy. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, we'll definitely go for Kiyomori. We'll push forward. Fire. Don't suppose I can get an angle on this fella. Oh, I can. Nice. Also, our items are pretty much all up on the terrain. So, if we look here. E5, K5, and M5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got one here, and one here. And then 6, one here. So K and M are the ones that we need. So here and here. So we have to basically fight through everything to get where we need to go, but it won't be too terrible. So they're casting Repose on Ramza. Well, he'll be able to get there before they cast it. So we might be able to just down that guy. Oh, yeah. Ba-ba-ba.
1,000 souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call, Muramasa!
How do you like this?
Have I mentioned how much I love Samurai Ramza? Turns out it's pretty good.
I'm ready to fight.
Oh lord, they coming. Fortunately, Shirahadori! And they really don't like Ramza, but fortunately, he's got an Aegis shield, which makes it nice and easy for him to avoid such shenanigans. Now that's what I call progress, baby! Now, on the one hand, I don't want to get punched in the jaw by this skeleton. On the other hand, even if he dies, he'll be fine. I think we take this chance to cast a big Bahamut right here. And if he gets decked, he gets decked. He should live. Oh, yeah, let's go. Easy. Like, Father Ramza just shows them a sword and they're so in awe of it they keel over. You know? Like, look at this. The Holy Blade Excalibur.
Right then.
Right then. Alright. I'd like to get some cheeky maneuver in here, if at all possible. Sir, haven't you been told? Casting spells is illegal. $9.99! Alright, very respectable damage. I will take it. Absolutely. I think we just go for a cheap Ashura here to take out the behemoth. Wow, really? God damn. Should have gone a little bit stronger, apparently. You silenced my summoner. You bastard. Goodbye.
I feel stronger.
Go! Hey, there we go. Now we're cruising. Hop. Hey, let's
Pretty
go.
good haul.
That right there would be Staff of the Magi, baby. Not close enough to hit him with the next potion, are we? Oh my god, we are. Well, fuck it. Good night, sir. I said good night, sir. There we go. I turned 37 earlier this year. I posted a video of that scene in Monty Python the Holy Grail where King Arthur calls the dude old man. He says he's 37, he's not old. It's
I'm
classic.
here.
Yeah. It'll be my time soon. Another couple of years, which is insane. All right, we got one more item to find, and then we got to get the exits. So let's start working on those. We got one potential there, one potential there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite get there. Here, 1, 2, 2, 3. We can try that. Nope. Twould be too easy, I say. All right, we're silenced. Right? Next up would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well, time to start going around that way. Hey, Koga Blade. What are you gonna do? Bleed on me? Ah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It has been so long since I watched it. I really should again. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Just gotta go around. We're looking for the exits, boys. Now, there is the possibility that the undead are gonna come back, so we gotta try and make sure that we're ready for that nonsense. Fortunately, at this point, I'm not too scared of them. Hey, free thieves, Captain, I'll take that. I can't remember where this one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, right here. Unfortunate that. All right, round we go. Who's Koga and why does he have a blade named after him? Well, he's a big fan of using poison-type monster or Pokemon. No, the counter. Shit. Well, we just have to go back in and find the exit now. We already have the items, so we can bring the proper gank squad. Back in we go. Very unfortunate, but you keep the items, so it's fine. Alright, well.
Of course.
We need to bring
Never ask.
Yes,
like the absolute
Ready and
units
waiting.
with us now.
I am ready.
Forward.
BRB 510. Fair enough. Hopefully by then we'll have found the exit. There we got some bowls this time, it would seem. Charge! Ooh, we got a big fancy boy, actually. Ouch! Like they hit his buddy. What a guy. Wait a second. Actually, hold up. Yeah, okay. So I thought. The Sekret is actually pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have Poach on Rhea. Or we'd actually try to poach it, but oh well. What can you do? They did bring a black mage, that is true. However, the power of our summoners cares not. For we will simply cast Bahamut upon them. I will also simply jump upon him. So, like... Oh, boy.
Down with you.
Oh.
Excellent.
Nothing to fear.
Well, that ended extremely unfortunately for that black mage. May as well keep the party going here with the shockwave. Oh my.
Is this the end?
Ow, man. Well, they do definitely hit hard. I will give them that. But not as hard as Ramza. Wizzy Deadsy. Oh, yes, sir. As it should be. Alright, Zeke. If you could start working on finding the exit for me, sir, that would be just lovely. Gotta get all the way over there, so may as well cut across, because I think... Yeah, he should... He's only got to jump to 4, actually. That's too high for him. Well, we can work on murdering this thief. Goodbye. No steel heart shenanigans for you, ma'am. We've learned our lesson from the previous battle. Well, the first battle. Cool. Alright, Ramza, roll out. Buddy, you don't want to do this, I promise you. I assure you that this is not a fight that you want, brother. As evidenced. I'll notice sword names. I finally looked up Kikuichi Manji because of someone's stream. It always bugged me that there's more than one, since the name basically means one chrysanthemum sword. Turns out there are a real set of 13 swords. Oh! Interesting. I never would have guessed that. That's very curious. Oh, cool. Alright, there's the exit. Let's go. Ship it. Get me out of here. Beautiful. All right. Now we can move on.
Might I sit out the next battle?
And I'm feeling the tiredness start to set in now. All right, I think this is what we're going to do. We'll do the voyage, or just voyage, sorry. Beyond the search for answers, what other purpose does a journey serve? We'll do voyage, we'll get the loot and everything from here, and then I'll probably call it. And what we'll do is the next stream will be like the finale, right? We'll do the last 2 battles of Midlight's Deep, and then we'll take our newly empowered team back through Orban Monastery for one last victory lap with all of our new empowerment, and then that will be kaput for this campaign, and then we'll do the last 2 Choose Your Own Adventure books and everything. But we will do voyage, because yeah, I'm starting to flag here. I haven't been sleeping well, so I shouldn't push it too much. Oh yeah, dude, Javelin 2 is so cracked, it's insane. Koga Blade does everything the Koga Blade can. Alright, so the switchback. This one's interesting. As the name implies, it is literally a switchback, and all of the rare items are on the lower level, so we basically just have to push forward. Most of the potential exits are on the lower level as well. So this is going to be fairly straightforward. However, we can get 3 very nice items here. The Ragnarok, the Lordly Robe, and the Perseus Bow. Lots of fun stuff to be had. So,
Alright.
since this is a pretty
Thought you'd never ask.
straightforward fight,
Never a doubt.
we're just going to bring
I am
the
ready.
all-rounder team. Actually, you know what? Bean has just been so damn handy.
Very
with
well.
Speed Boost. We'll bring him.
At the ready.
Oh! I see a little silhouette of the math. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, they have an
My turn.
arithmetician. However, there's only 4 of them. Interesting. Hildegard. Curious, what do you have, ma'am? They have a level 87 arithmetician at job level 8. And all she knows from her whole skill list is accrue XP. Ma'am. She's like, the party was like, we're going into the deepest, darkest dungeon in the realm. We need someone with a degree in astrophysics. She's like, I have a theoretical degree in astrophysics. You're hired. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, the Magic Academy at Garland is not what it used to be if people like this are getting degrees. Oh, Lord. Wow. Here I actually thought that we were going to have to contend with something slightly scary. I mean, like, this summoner has Bahamut. That's scary. My God. Like, the Blazaya Black Mage is scary. Phew. Looks sharp. She's a trainee. Yeah. Excited for Dark Deity 2 to be released on PS5 and Xbox. Yeah! Yeah, I would love to see people on those platforms, in those ecosystems, get a chance to play, like, the best indie Fire Emblem that's been released in recent time. No doubt. I won't be playing it on them just because, like, you know, I've got it on PC. I have a Steam Deck. I can play it on Steam Deck if I need to. Like, it's not needed for me in particular, but I highly, highly, highly encourage people on consoles to pick up Dark Deity 2 if they haven't had the chance to play it yet. Absolutely. Yeah, well, this is going to be interesting. We are legitimately going to have to actually keep an eye out for the summoners and the Black Mage. But the arithmetician, like, she might slap somebody with her pole. That's about it. Yeah, if anyone would like to get a clip of our legendary mathematician here, I would very much appreciate it. I'm not moving you forward. You're just going to sing in this one spot all day. Just like Cletien's Time Mages, seriously. I mean, it's one thing to be a hack Time Mage. It's another thing to get all the way to Arithmetician and then do nothing with it. Like, ma'am, what are you doing? Don't worry, guys. She has high potions. She's got it covered. She has high potions. Don't worry. Everything is under control. We are picking up items, yes. Like, I hope they know that they're about to get slaughtered by Ramza. This is actually a good opportunity to use Carbuncle. Not that it's going to matter, because, I mean, the Black Mage is about to be dead, but, you know. Bye! Whew.
My turn, is it?
Well then. This is a sad showing for the team here, man. Boy, howdy. Well, let's keep on jogging. I guess Beamstalk can move around and help us find potential exits here. Because there actually is one. This is in the far corner. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, right there. Well, yeah, I mean... This is embarrassing. She doesn't even deal good damage with her pole. Ma'am, what is your... Show me your magical attack immediately. 9. The only reason that she's level 87 is because she's been running a crew XP for her entire life as an arithmetician. It's literally the only possibility. Okay, no exit there. These are kind of hard to keep track of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, time to completely disregard this arithmetician and just go look for the exit. Companion app was a godsend here in Midlight Steep. Oh, does it have all the info? That is a very fair point, actually. Yeah, I have the companion app, but I mean, most of the info that it has I don't need, even though it is very useful info. But I didn't think to check it for Midlight's Deep because it was just like, I've got my handy-dandy old strategy guide. Let's go. Yes, the elevation is crazy in this dungeon, yes. Keep marching. Well, I may as well just throw a shot at her, just to weaken her. And then I guess... Well, actually, we'll go and work on this, because... Do poles deal physical damage but scale off of magic, or do they deal magical damage? I'm not actually sure on that, now that I think about it. Hildegard? Edelgard? If this is Edelgard, she has really had a major fall from grace. She is a pathetic specimen. Where are my items? So... there should be one there. Aha! Exit acquired. Let's
I must concentrate.
The companion app is surprising update, even though TIC was only released last month. Yeah, they were on that. Absolutely. Ta-da!
I'll be having this.
Perseus bow. Now we just chill. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people still call it Deep Dungeon. The only reason that I'm so... Okay, so Golem does work on that. Interesting.
I'm here.
Wow, that barely lit up. Shit. Holy. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I can see faint smears on my monitor that kind of look like a wall, I guess.
The next move is key.
Yeah, the only reason I'm as locked in on the new names for stuff as I am is because I put so much more time into War of the Lions.
Worth a few gil, this.
Lordly Robe is probably my favorite armor in the game.
Come on.
Compared to the original. So I got very, very used to using the new names. She parried it, really. Okay, next up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's Ragnarok.
Pretty good haul.
Beautiful. Alright. We can end her miserable existence now. Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, Blizzara, Float, Antidote, and Eye Drops. Hell yeah! I will gladly absorb those skills. Thank you, game. Hit me, I dare you. She's actually going to go for it. Bold, brash, belongs in the trash due to the power of Golem, baby. And now that we have successfully oxy-cleaned this arithmetician from the face of the earth for her sins against her job, we can call out a victory. Just nothing research. More. Nothing. Literally just move XP gain. That's it.
Of late.
Yeah, I know, Kelvin. You're so haunted by the spirits of the dead. I know, buddy. It's okay. You'll be alright. Horror! That's what Kelvin is experiencing. Okay. Wow, what a time for me to declare that it's time to call the stream. Because apparently we just started dropping frames massively. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Last time this happened, the stream just like cut off.
He's a beaten, broken soul.
You can. Okay, okay.
And yet our
Literally, as we finished that map, we started massively dropping frames. Oh, Gina, you've subscribed. Thank you. Good to have you. Hope you continue to stick around. I don't know what is going on with... No, it appears to be my internet. It only just started, though. We'd been fine with frames. I don't know what the hell is going on. But that lines up perfectly with what my plan was anyway, to call it after Voyage, and we'll pick up next time. Probably not tomorrow because it's